local hunter who helps security agencies tackle bandits in northern Nigeria, faces 45 years jail term. Youth leader seek justice. This is the kind of country we live in. Yeah, this is the kind of country we live in. Somebody who was helping security agencies to tackle bandits in northern Nigeria is facing 45 years. This is the afternoon of Tuesday, the 25th day of November 2025. Nobody is talking about Comrade Musa Nura Aljan. You see the reason why I am not losing sleep about the persecution of so many people who are standing up for the truth? I know that the injustice will not stand forever. For those of you who don't know Musa Nura Aljan, this is a man who have been in the forefront, sharing intelligence to the police, to the military, finding the bandits to their root, arresting bandits, killing bandits. There was a time, like this news you are seeing here, vigilante rescue over 1,000 livestock, finds arms cache at Regina's Forest and on Kaduna Abuja Highway, and so many other news like this. It is the same one person, just one person, who put his life at the forefront and wanted to end insecurity around his area. But unknowingly to him that those people who are the rulers of the people don't want the insecurity to end. You know what? This man is now in 45 years jail, imprisonment. He was in prison for 20. He was convicted of a crime he did not even commit. And he was sentenced to 45 years imprisonment. This man, when you talk about intelligence sharing, we are learning where this guy is. No, and nobody's talking about this man any longer. This man can tell you where the bandits are right now. He can share every information, like, in the northern part of the country, all these terrorists operate in a safe haven. I used to say it because they are not hidden. Even the people knows them. So this man was saying that I've got to single myself out and fight this mess. And at a time, he condemned where he started having problem. When he started condemning the government for having a peace deal with the terrorists, he was saying, you can't kidnap my people, and later government will have peace deal with them. He was standing tall, innocent. He was convinced of useless crimes, terrorism charges, of challenging terrorists without a standing order, without this, that he carried out some operations without the military, and so on and so forth. So when I look at Nuru Musa Aljan, I remember so many people who are already at the forefront, helping the military to fight insurgency and all those things. Deep down my emotion will be distorted because I understand that the government will not be happy with you. As far as you are fighting insecurity, the government will never be happy with you. There are so many things happening in this country, nobody will tell you. Do you know that military colluded to kidnap school children they kidnap in St. Mary's School? As I speak to you, if I didn't say this, you will not know. Those military officers have been arrested. If I did not say this, you watching me will not know. Do you know that the military officers that they sent there to make sure that those children will not be kidnapped, that they colluded with the terrorists and left there immediately the terrorists approached to kidnap them? Do you know that they are in detention as I speak to you? These are the things they will not let people to know, but we know. So, these are the reasons why when Nnamdi Kanu was convicted, I was not surprised, I was not worried. You understand? But someone like Musa Aljan and these people, look at what they have done. Look at the messages they have passed. I was speaking to someone yesterday. I said, bother about what Nnamdi Kanu have said that is happening. Because what he said, that they are going to take over your territories, time will come, you become slave in your land, that should bother you most. Because that is the reason why they are fighting him. That is the reason why they are fighting him. So this man, Musa, is serving 45 years jail term. And the terrorists that, he has been fighting since, most of them are in the city, now laughing at the person who was fighting them. You see, Nigeria is not a real place. Nigeria is not a real place. And it can never be a real place. It can never be a real place. Forget about all these shenanigans. People will come out to tell you this, tell you that. Nigeria cannot be a real place. So there are a lot of deception, politics of taking people's life. Insecurity in Nigeria is pure politics. All these bandits have a political party. All these bandits have people they support. All these bandits, their hands were virgins before the politician bought gun for them. This is the kind of territory you are. You are living in one of the most dangerous territory on earth. As a Nigerian, you are living the most dangerous territory on earth. People don't like, us to say the truth because they always pretend that when you say all these things, they will look at your country as a country that is not matured for investment. You will drive away investors. I said, the real issue why Africa continue to go back is because we continue to lie to ourselves. Let's stop lying to ourselves until we see if the doctor did not diagnose, the symptom, the problem you have, and call it a name, and find out that this is actually your sickness. The whole medicine they will be putting will not work. Most of the time, not because the medicine is not working that makes you not to get well. It is because they have not treated the main cause. If you're having headache, the cause of that headache might not be because you just started having headache for nothing. So if you are taking Panadol for maybe your stomach is dirty, that is what caused the headache. How do you expect the headache to go? It won't. So these are the issues we are having in Nigeria, that this man who was at the forefront, fighting for his people, making sure that his people will live in peace, what happened? He was put into detention. 45 years is not 45 days. It's more or less a life imprisonment. For someone who is almost 50 years to back 45 years imprisonment, it's a life sentence. Do you now understand the program, what these people are doing just to keep people poor? His families, everything, nobody will cater for them. They want to use terrorism to keep you poor and all those things. So, anyway, it is what it is, because if people did not speak for it, you won't know what is going on in Nigeria. We lack reporters, we lack news media houses, all of them, most of them have compromised. As I speak to you, it is only News Central that is standing with the people, reporting the news the way it is. Other, mass media houses, they have compromised on this News Central. And recently I'm advising people, it is not a paid campaign, but I'm advising people to always go and watch News Central, because these people are unfiltered TV station. They don't take excuse from the government before they report. They don't take excuse from the governor before they report. They went there, they interview the people, and they report. That is journalism. Not becoming an SA to the president or SA to the government by allowing the government to dictate what you report to the people in the name of national security. If people are dying, it's not a national security. But if you report that people are dying, they call it national security. Who has been winning us? And you will see people who are living in a developed country like US, Canada, United Kingdom, Germany, Italy, all these countries. You will also see some folks who are also supporting the government. Why? Because the government are using them. Some of them, are in this business of money laundering, helping the government to secure properties in where they are living and all those things. So they can always come out to speak what is not true. And if you believe them, you believe them in your own peril. Now, let me go to this recent article. Okay, this one now is from Sarah Reporters. Local hunter who helps security agencies tackle bandits in northern Nigeria faces 45 years jail term. Youth leader seek justice. This is the kind of country we live in. Yeah. This is the kind of country we live in. Somebody who was helping security agencies to tackle bandits in northern Nigeria is facing 45 years. Then in the east, southeast, someone who was helping his people to tackle all these things, he is also facing a life sentence. A lot of people have been killed for standing up for their people. Some journalists who said we don't want to back down. Guess what? Someone like Delegiwa, I used to tell people that journalism in Nigeria died when Delegiwa died. Read histories, you understand that Nigeria is not going to make it. No country survives with the kind of system we have. We have a program system already that is pushing this country to doom. There is no way. No country survives in this man. You kill the most intelligent and the most righteous people in the country, that evil will do what? Evil will come out and take control. And if they have taken control, evil will produce good. No, you can't give what you don't have. You can't give what you don't have. So that is it. For those of you who are close to this man has really tried. In fact, I have to spend time to go and study what this man have done and so on and so forth. Because he don't have supporters so well, he don't have followers so well, nobody is listening to the cries of his people, and nobody cares to start campaigning for him to be released. Nobody cares to seek for justice for him. But it is what it is. It's not going to end with him. It's not going to end with Nnamdi Kanu. But the question I'm putting forth to you, how many righteous people will Nigeria kill before the people will rise up?
If you're Yoruba indigene, I want to talk to you all. And I want you to listen and accept what I'm about to say. I said they are already usurping you from your villages all over Yoruba State. In Ogun State, Osun State, Ondo State, Anambra State, even Anambra State, even the Igbo lands as well. People are already entering those places. And they're already overtaking you people in your various states. What we are saying right now, this is not about religion.
Christian,
whether you're a Christian
Muslim,
or you're a Muslim, and we are Yoruba traditional worshippers, this is time we must band together to fight for our father's land so that they don't overtake us in it. Don't let them use religion to take over our land. All those villages they've taken over in Ondo State, when they wanted to kill, they killed Christian and Muslim alike. They are fighting for the land. They are not fighting for religion. They are just coming through the lens of religion. But I'm telling you all Yoruba people, please be prepared. Nigerians at large, please be well prepared so that they don't take you away from your father's land. And calling on to the royalties in Yoruba land. The Oni of Ife, the Imperial Majesty. Kábíyèsí, we greet you, sir. Please talk about this. The new Aláàfin, please talk about this. All the kings in Ondo State. The kings in Lagos, Oyo, Oshun, please talk about this. Because when the war overwhelms us, we will not be able to do anything about it. Personally, I'm ready for war. I told you the last time that you should fortify yourself. So people will say, why will a pastor utter that kind of statement? Please go and fortify yourself. Because when war comes, I will drop my Bible. I will go and fight for my father's land. When the Christianity came into Nigeria,
1842.
It came in 1842. That was when it came in. And the first person to compile the Bible, his name is Williams. They killed him on the 6th, 1536. They burnt him. He was lynched. The person that compiled the Bible for us. So don't let us put religion into our culture or for fight for our father's land. I will fortify myself and I'll be a leader. And if you can fortify people, fortify them. We will fight that war. I will drop my Bible because of my father's land. Because the Bible says it. Hebrews 6 verse 1. It says, set aside the teachings of Christ and let us do what is complete. We will now put it aside. Let's fight for our father's land. And we tell Jesus to help us. To help us in the war for our father's land. That's what we are going to do. When Jesus was caught, a disciple drew out his sword. His name is Peter. He cut off the ear of one of the soldiers. He cut off the ear of one of the soldiers. Jesus said, no. Keep your sword back in the shirt. That when the time comes, if you have a cloth, go and sell it. When the time comes, if you have sandal, you will sell it. Go to Luke 22. So, please don't leave the things of your father and the land of your father. Christianity does not stop me from fighting for my father's rights. So if you are Yoruba indigene, don't just fold your hands. Don't let them take over our father's land from us. God will help us. Our ancestors would help us.